Aganatvam
samsaradava naliyaloka janaya karunyaganaganatvam
tasya kalyana gunarnavasya vande guru shri charanaravindam
Tasya kalyana gunarnavasya vande guru shri charanaravindam
Mahaprabho kirtana nritya gita Varitramadyan manasurasena
Mahaprabho kirtana nitya gita Varitramadyan manasurasena
Manshakam pashutarangavajo Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam
Lomanshakambhashutarangavajo Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam.
So this verse, Mahaprabho, everyone say,
Mahaprabho
Kirtana Nritya Gita.
Kirtana Nritya Gita.
This is talking about, all these verses are about spiritual master. And Vande Guru, this means Guru. I offer my respects to the Guru, to the feet, the lotus feet of the spiritual master. And what are the characteristics? This person is engaged in this kind of kirtan that we do, and just following the footsteps of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And within the person's mind, rasena, they're experiencing this happiness from this chanting, and also dancing and singing. And the romanchakampa shritarangavaja, then their body feels ecstasy, like romanchakampa means the hair standing on end, out of a feeling of happiness. Okay, next one. Shivigrahara dhananityanana Shringarathan mandira marjanada
Shivigrahara dhananityanana Shringarathan mandira marjanada
Yuktasya bhaktams chaniyunjatopi Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam
Yuktasya bhaktam sayunjatopi Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam.
So, this two words, Vigraha, everyone say?
Vigraha.
That means the deity form of Krishna. So when you go to a temple, you'll see there's an altar and there's a form of Krishna there playing a flute, standing next to Srimati Radharani, just like there. So Vigraha means the form of God. And Aradhana means, I said it this morning, it means to worship. So Shri Vigraha Aradhana Nityanana, this spiritual master is always engaged in this kind of worship of the deity. And Shringara means the different kinds of clothes and ornaments that he offers in the temple. And also Mandira Marjanada means to clean the temple. So when you cleanse the temple, then it's like you're directly, the temple and the deity are non-different. So when you clean the temple, you're also serving Krishna. And then Yuktasya Bhaktams. Bhaktams means all the devotees. So the spiritual master is leading the devotees in all these activities, engaging them, yukta, and helping them to be always engaged in these kind of services to the deity and washing the temple. Next one you'll like a lot. Chaturvidha Shri Bhagavad Prasada Swadana Triptan Hari Bhakta Sangam
Chaturvidha Shri Bhagavad Prasada Swadana Triptan Hari
Daiva Tritim Bhajatak Sadaiva Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam.
Daiva Tritim Bhajatak Sadaiva Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam.
Does anyone know what prasada is?
Mercy.
It means mercy, yeah. And especially in this context, it means spiritual food. So we don't eat ordinary food, we eat food that's only offered to Krishna first. And so when you take the food that's been offered to Krishna, then your mind, body, everything becomes purified. And as mentioned, there's 4 different kinds. Some of them are solid, some of them are semi-solid, some of them you can drink them. So it's naming that like different forms of prasada. And the spiritual master is very satisfied when he sees that all the devotees are taking prasad. And that's one of the most joyful times. And everyone sits together and they take Krishna prasad. You feel happy. You're doing what you like best. What I like best is to eat. But at the same time, it's in relationship to Krishna. So everyone feels satisfied and happy. Next. Shri Radhika Madhava Yodapada Madhurya Lila Guna Rupa Nam Nam.
Shri Radhika Madhava Yodapada Madhurya Lila Guna Rupa Nam Nam.
Pratikshana Swadana Lulupasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam.
Pratikshana Swadana Lulupasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam.
Jagatrata, now you break this one down.
It talks about how the spiritual master is meditating on the pastimes of Radha and Krishna. Shri Radhika Madhava Madhurya Lila Gunarupa Nam Nam. And he's also on their Lila pastimes, their sweet pastimes. Madhurya means sweet. It's like a sweet ball, like Madhura. Like Ayurveda, like Madhura is like, it tastes sweet. It's also used to describe like activities, pastimes, the quality. And then Guna, their qualities, Rupa, their form, and Nam Nam, their names. Pratikshana Dhanalolupasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam. I'll need some help breaking down this second part. Pratikshana Dhanalolupasya. I don't have a proper commentary on that.
Okay, we'll come back to it. Let's do number 6. Nikunjayu no rati keli siddha Yayali vir yuktira pekshaniya.
Nikunjayu no rati keli siddha Yayali vir yuktira pekshaniya.
Trati dakshad ati balabasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam.
Tatrati daksha adivalabhasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam.
It's just a very esoteric verse, but Siddha means perfection of one's meditation is on Krishna in Vrindavan, in his intimate pastimes with his associates. Let's go to the next one. Saksha Dari Tvemas Damasta Shastra Uktastata Bhavyata Eva Sadvi.
Sakadari Tvena Samasa Shastre Udastata Bhavyate Vasavi.
To Prabhurya Priya Eva Tasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam.
Into Prabhupada Prema Dasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam.
Shastra means the Vedic literatures, and Samasta means all. Saksha means directly, and Daritvena means that the Shastras all say that the representative of Krishna is to be honored as Krishna directly, because as I gave the Toyota representative earlier, and this is because the person who's representing Krishna is priya, is dear to Krishna. So there's a philosophy probably used to say, love me, love my dog. So there's a way that if you're walking around slow, if you just approach somebody and try to talk to them directly, appreciate them, they may be taken aback. But if they're walking their dog and you say, nice dog, they'll stop and they'll say, oh, do you have a dog too? And you say, well, what kind of dog is it? You'll immediately have a rapport. Love me, love my dog. So in a similar way, Prabhupada said, if you appreciate the representative of Krishna, then you very quickly please Krishna. So that the path to Krishna is direct, but it's indirect at the same time. You become the servant of the servant of the servant of the servant. And that way it pleases Krishna. And you're able to have direct contact with Krishna, although it seems indirect. And then last one, yasya prasada bhagavat prasado. Yasya prasadan nagati kutopi.
Yasya prasada bhagavat prasado. Yasya prasada nagati kutopi.
Jayam stuvams tasya yashas trisandhyam. Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam.
Yayam Suvam Sasya Yashashri Sanyam. Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam.
So you notice the word prasad again, it means mercy. And this means that if you're able to please the representative of Krishna, then you please Krishna. And if you don't please the representative of Krishna, then you don't please Krishna. And it has a therefore at the end. Dhyaya means to meditate. Stuvams tasya yashas trisandhyam. Trisandhya means there's three transitional parts of the day. The morning, afternoon, and evening when the sun's going down. Sun's coming up, high noon, and the evening. And so during these 3 times a day, one should therefore remember one's connection to Krishna through the spiritual master and meditate on it. And that's especially true for, you might have seen me pull out this thread earlier this morning and meditate on it. There was mantras you receive on second initiation. And some of the mantras are mantras to remember and respect your spiritual master. And so you do this kind of prayer that I did 3 times a day. Once when the sun's coming up, I'll do it at noon, and also in the evening when the sun's going down. So that's the 3 sandhyam. So 3 times a day I should stop everything and then remember, be grateful for my spiritual master. These are a very rough general idea of what these prayers are, and you'll hear them at the Mangala Artik. So there's one more verse that we don't sing in ISKCON. It's the payoff verse that it's at the end that says that anyone who recites these prayers loudly during the Brahma Muhurta, before the sun comes up, then is directly taken back to Godhead. In other words, it's remembering these prayers early in the morning, singing them, entering into the mood of them, helps one to advance and go back to Godhead. And then we do Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Try that part. Shri
Krishna Chaitanya.
Prabhu Nityananda.
Prabhu Nityananda.
Sri Advaita Gadadhar. Sri Advaita
Gadadhar.
Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
temple, you'll hear after some of the major kirtan, a ceremony called the Prema dwani. Everyone say Prema?
Prema.
Dwani.
Dwani.
So that means to call out something with love. Prema means love, and dwani means to call out. And so you'll hear someone will lead the group and will say these phrases, and at the end everyone will say, he or she will say ki, and then everyone else will say jai. Let's practice that. Ki,
Jai.
So then I would say I'll say the phrase and I'll say ki, and then you say jai. You ready?
Yes.
Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajacacharya Ashto Tarashatashi Shiman. His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jai.
Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajacacharya Ashto Tarashatashi Shiman Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada ki.
Jai.
Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda ki.
Jai.
Namacharya Shila Haridas Thakur ki.
Jai.
Prem Sagaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasudhi Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki.
Jai.
Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopavina Shamakunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan ki.
Jai.
Shri Vrindavan Dham ki.
Jai.
Shri Mayapur Navadip Dham ki.
Jai.
Tulsi Devi Bhakti Devi ki.
Jai.
Jamuna Devi Ganga Devi ki.
Jai.
Sam Veda Bhaktivinoda ki.
Jai.
Then when I say all glories to the assembled devotees, then you say Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees.
Hare Krishna.
All glories to the assembled devotees.
Hare Krishna.
All glories to the assembled devotees.
Hare Krishna.
Gaur Premanande.
Hare Krishna.
So this is just an expression of gratitude, appreciation, love for the naming the members of the parampara that have passed down, the teachers who have passed down Krishna consciousness to us. So in our abbreviated form, we talk about Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of ISKCON, who established the organization so that we can all take advantage. And then we honor his spiritual master. It would be, for me, my grand spiritual master. For those who got initiated by disciples of Prabhupada, that's their great-grandfather. So it's like a family tree. And after that, they're mentioned to all the Vaishnavas. We say Jai. Jai means victory. May they be successful, or all glories, that kind of thing. And then names the Panchatattva that we talked about, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha and Krishna, and talks about different places in Vrindavan. Tulsi is there. Remember Tulsi, the plant? And then different parts of Vrindavan that everyone likes to remember, like the Jamuna River and the Govardhan Hill. And when we all go to Vrindavan together, you'll see all these places, and then you'll remember them and wish you were there. And then when you say these things, you'll directly remember that. It's a way that the devotees stay inspired and remember all the spiritual aspects of the Dham, or the spiritual world that's like an embassy here on earth. Om Tat Sat means that's it. Means that's all, folks. Shall we have a little class?
Yes.
Okay.